Hello, hello. I'm going to wait a moment for people to join us, but I'll introduce myself. I'm Kelly from The Mystic Next Door. Thank you for joining me tonight. This will be your TarotScopes for the week of February 5th through the 11th. And I'm going to shuffle here for a moment while we let people come in. Sorry, little cough. Hi, Mystic. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. How are you? Thanks for sharing your feedback with me last week. That's great. So, hello, Sal. Nice to see you. Oops, I don't know if you hear that. There are cars honking outside. Hi, Rosaire. Great to see you. And Sonia. Good to see you as well. So while we wait for people to come in, I'm going to go ahead and start my intro for our weekly TarotScopes. And I have notes here, so I'm going to put this up right in front of my face so I can read, and I may need my glasses. So, hi, Warrior Girl. Good to see you. Nice to see everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Now, I feel like this is Monday a better time for people than on Sunday, and I normally do it at like midday on Sunday. Thanks for joining. Hi, Michelle. Good to see you. So, busy week astrologically. So I'm going to give you some of the highlights really quickly of what's going on this week. And I'll start with the fact that Mercury went into Aquarius yesterday on Sunday. So we have a lot of planets in Aquarius now, just like Pluto went into Aquarius as well, and several other planets. Hi, Gwen. Nice to see you. Today, the 5th, though, we have Mercury conjunct Pluto. So this is a big day that where Mercury, which is the thinking mind and communication, Pluto, transformation. So this really kind of transforms the way that we think and we speak about things. And it is a very, very intense day. I don't know if anybody else has felt the intensity of this day, but I know that I have. And anyway, but other than that, it is a good time to, it does kind of amp up our persuasive skills, our communicating skills. And it's also a very good time to get to the bottom of troubling matters. So Sonia says, oh, yes. Yeah. And so I'll move on to Wednesday. The next major aspect of the week is Venus trine Uranus, which is actually really kind of a lovely time. Venus, the planet of love and romance and beauty and money and all the good things, is trining Uranus. And Uranus, unexpected surprises and breaking ground on new things. So, on that day, we can expect the possibility of new love. If you're single, if you're looking for love, that's a great day for it. You may not even expect it. You might find it where you're not even expecting it. And it's a great day to try something new. Like Uranus is about unexpected things. So try something new. Try that, I don't know, flavor of ice cream you've never tried before, because you may really like it. It's a day of just unexpected happy things. Okay, it should be happy things. Like sometimes it can be a surprise in a bad way, but it's also a really good day for maybe an unexpected windfall of money. Maybe you're finishing your taxes and you're getting a lot of money back, or a new bonus, or just a windfall. So wouldn't that be nice? And that's on Wednesday the 7th. Also on Wednesday the 7th, we have Mars. Oops, my dog's come in. He always likes to join me. Good, Sal. I like the sound of that too. On Wednesday, we also have Mars sextiling Neptune. And what does that mean? Mars is the kind of hard charging, really kind of, it can be a little bit aggressive planet. It's sextiling dreamy Neptune. Dreamy, lovely, creative Neptune. So that's a time for mystical allure and increased sensuality, and increased spirituality. So look for that on Wednesday as well. And that seems to go very nicely with the Venus trine Uranus as well. On Thursday, things can get a little dicier. The Sun will be squaring Uranus. So we may have that can come with some anxiety and sudden changes and a feeling of impending doom. So ground yourself that day, and it'll stay there for a couple of days. It's also a really good day not to take risks. That's a time when accidents can happen. Hi, Scott. Good to see you. How are you? So that's a day when accidents and sort of unpleasant surprises can come our way. So just stay grounded, stay safe. Don't take those risks that you may have ordinarily you may take or you may not, but avoid them. Okay. On Friday the 9th, we have the new moon in Aquarius, and so that's lovely. Remember, new moons are always about new beginnings, planting seeds for the next month, and it's extra impactful because it's in Aquarius, that expansive, mentally active planet, the progressive planet of Aquarius. Okay, so really set your intentions on Friday. I like to do a little ceremony, write my intentions, let them go, put them in a flame and let them go up to the sky. I go outside for that. I recommend you do too. Let's see. Whoops, I'm already losing cards here. All right. And then I'm almost to the end of the week. On Saturday, the 10th, we have Mercury squaring Jupiter. And while squares are normally kind of contentious, this is a good time. Hi, Barbara. This is a really great time for optimism, for a positive outlook, but it can also be hard to focus. So if you've got lots of options, lots of things, narrow them down. Okay, try to just pick one thing or two. Don't write the long to-do list that day that you can never accomplish. That's a great day to write one or two things that you know that you can get done and do them. Okay. The other thing is we'll have to really be careful to rein in our impulses to exaggerate or to overpromise. Remember, Mercury is about communication, but Jupiter is about expansion. So don't tell, hi, Craig, good to see you. Don't tell your boss that you can, do the whole year's forecast in, 24 hours. No, that's not a good idea. Or don't tell your partner that, you can, cook dinner, clean the whole house, wash the cars, do all the things. Don't do that. You will only be hurting yourself. So that's this week in a nutshell. And for those of you who are joining, thank you so much, who've just joined me since the start. Those who are new should know that I do a weekly TarotScope reading. We've moved it from Sunday to Monday because more people can attend. And so I'm, excuse me, I do have a tickle. I'm happy to move it to this day if I can see more of you here. I want to say that so for the new folks, I start with a new sign of the zodiac each week. And remember that when we read your TarotScopes, we'll pull 3 cards for each sign. And this is sort of a general idea of what you can expect this week for your sign. But remember that we all have a sun, a moon, and a rising sign. So you may want to listen to those readings as well. Again, this is for the week of February 5th through 11th. And last week, we started with Taurus. So this week, we're starting with Gemini. Do I have any Geminis in the house? And I'm going to use the Spellcasters Tarot this week because I feel like it. How's anybody feel? I wanted to tell you guys something about this Mercury conjunct Pluto intense energy that we were talking about a little bit earlier in the intro while I'm shuffling the cards. My little intense situation, it's trivialing, but I have a crown that fell out of my mouth this morning and I swallowed it. Has anybody ever had that happen? I didn't even know what had happened. Before I knew it, it was down the hatch and I was just like, oh my gosh. So that was kind of how I spent my day, going to the dentist and having a new impression made. Fortunately, it was a temporary, so it wasn't the real thing because those are very expensive, like $1,000. And yeah, so I guess I have a temporary crown making its way through my body. Yay, fun times. So that was my exciting day. All right. Mystic, yeah, food, that's good. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was kind of a surprise. I mean, I didn't even know that I'd swallowed it. Hi, Fatima. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started with Gemini. And I shuffle the cards in between each sign of the zodiac so that we get a different reading. I like to tell everybody when cards begin repeating, that's a message for all of us, okay? Sal, that's too much excitement for you. Well, I like this for you, Gemini. You start with the King of Pentacles. This king is the prosperous king, the wealthy king. He has all the resources in his possession to thank you, Bora Bora, thank you, to make whatever he needs happen and to help all those in his domain. So we like the King of Pentacles to start out. Then we get the Seven of Pentacles. So Gemini, it seems to be all about money for you this week. I'm going to say money for you, right? This is about you planting the seeds and watching them grow. Okay. Seven of Pentacles can sometimes be, oh, it's taking a little longer, or maybe my harvest isn't as quite as generous as I'd like it to be. But the advice is to take your time and really water it. So you've got this guy starting out saying you have the potential for all of this as long as you water your seeds and really watch them grow. And look at this. Speaking of watching things grow, you've got the Ace of Wands. Okay, this is the fertile, creative new energy. So what I want to say about Gemini is, do you have some new venture or a new creative, passionate idea that you're trying to make happen? Because it looks here, if you do the work, water the seeds, you're going to be sitting in this position. You're going to own it. Yay, Gemini. I haven't seen too many positive readings for Gemini lately, so this is a really good one. I'll take it. Nobody has Gemini in their chart, huh? Okay. I always like to tell you, my hubby has Gemini in his chart. Yes, indeed. He is a double Gemini. Okay. We're moving on to Cancer. What do we have for Cancer? Where are my Cancers? I have a Cancer rising. All right. For the week of February 5th through 11th. Cancer. 3 cards. Ooh, this looks like a pretty nice week for you too, Cancer. We start with the Temperance card. Okay, the Temperance is all about balance. Balance and it's also timing. Like it's saying to us, all things in good time. Okay, but it is suggesting that we find some balance. because you've got endings and beginnings. This is the World card. The endings and beginnings. And I think this one's beautiful, don't you? All that blue denotes optimism to me and new things. And so you've got an exciting new start coming your way. And yes, the Three of Pentacles suggests that you're building something new, right from the ground up. You're starting new and you're collaborating with others to make something exciting and new come your way. Nice. It is coming. I think this card is suggesting to me too that it's going to take a little time and you just got to be patient and it will be here before you know it. Warrior girl, your youngest is a Gemini. And I learned from his, I'm going to click on this. I learned from his DNA donor, also a Gemini. DNA donor, that's funny. They like two of everything. That's funny. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Well, now, thank you, Cancer. We're going to move on to Leo for the week of February 5th through 11th. Also, let me know here while I'm shuffling if any of your readings from the last week rung true. I'm always curious. And of course, I want to remind you these are general, so you take what resonates and leave the rest. Yes, warrior girl, my husband, my double Gemini hubby is a Leo for Rosaire. Okay. My double Gemini husband can be the life of the party, and then he can also be very serious. Okay. Well, Leo, looks like you've got kind of a serious week ahead of you. So we start the week with the Five of Cups. This is the card of feeling a little sad, dejected. Things are not going your way. You see he's got the spilt cups, but he's still got two upright. And the Five of Cups suggests that maybe this is just kind of in your mind. This isn't, you're going through a little emotional patch because all is not lost. You still have the two upright, but you do have the Two of Swords, and this is suggesting that you have some decisions to make, and maybe they're difficult decisions that are making you feel a little upset. And I think it's so interesting when you get the decisions card. So my dog's trying to leave. You get the decisions here, but you also have the Hermit. And this is about searching, Leo, okay? Are you searching for answers? Sorry, I have to open this door. My dog's going to freak out. There we go. Oh, doggy. Whenever I lock the door, he'll just stand out there and bark. So, yeah. I have Leo rising, or a Leo moon, and a lot of planets in Leo as well. So what it's suggesting to me is that the Hermit card and this Two of Swords says you've got some difficult decisions and they're kind of weighing heavily on your heart right now. But once you make that decision, I think you're going to feel a lot better. Okay. Your youngest son is Leo. Yes. Okay. Leo. An extrovert, introvert. So is my son. Yeah, I would say that's a great description of my husband. He's very extroverted, but he really enjoys, he's all Gemini because he's all mental. He thinks about everything. Deep thinker. Okay. I think it's because he has a Leo rising that he's as extroverted. I mean, yes, Leo rising that brings him out of his shell. Okay, so we're going to move on to Virgo. Where are my Virgos? Anybody Virgo here? Oops, I've got jumpers. Oh my goodness, I've got cards falling out all over the place. That's my sign that it's time to stop shuffling. I'll take the one that popped out, and 2 and 3. Oh my. knew they were jumping out. Virgo. You have 3 aces. Oh my gosh. Go buy a lottery ticket right now. You have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Cups, and you have the Ace of Swords. Wow. I wonder if I pulled a 4th if we would get another ace. That's pretty phenomenal. So Virgo, I don't even know what to say. This is like a triple yes. What is it that you're planning in your life? Are you planning a beautiful vacation, looking for a great new job? Are you building a new home? What is it? What's going on that you are getting all of these aces? It's a big yes, and it's going to be a fabulous success. Isn't that amazing, Warrior Girl? I've never seen that happen before, honestly. Maybe in a Celtic cross spread, but never in a 3-card spread. All right. I wish I had some Virgo in my chart. All right. I've got things flying out already for Libra. Isn't that crazy, Mystic Shining? Yeah, Fatima says, my oldest son is Virgo and you are Virgo rising. All right, you go, Fatima. If you win the lottery, can we split it? Hi, Terry. So good to see you. Terry, what is your sign? Jasmine. Hi. About to drive. Oh, you just had a fabulous Virgo reading, Matt, Jasmine. Go back and watch because it was pretty phenomenal. 3 aces. All right, Libra, what do we got for you? Mystic Shining, you and me. Oh, my. Okay. Well, this is an interesting one. I'm not really sure what to make of this. All right. It starts off with us. Whoops. Here we go. Just like Gemini, we're planting those seeds and we're watering them. Terry, your son is a Virgo too? Yeah, he's got some good stuff coming his way this week. All right, so we're planting the seeds and we're watering them and we're working diligently and we're trying to make things grow. But at the moment, we have the 3 of Swords suggests that we're brokenhearted about something. Something's really kind of felt like we're betrayed about something, and it's really just hurting our heart. But this is why I'm saying I don't quite understand this reading, because then we get the Emperor. This could be father energy or a powerful man in your life. And I guess I do sort of understand that because, some of us are working hard diligently and maybe our father or our man is kind of going through some difficulty and it's hurting our hearts. Or it could be that whatever that difficulty that you're feeling right now is something that you're going to conquer. The Emperor is the master of his domain. The Emperor controls his universe and is in ultimate control. So I feel like whatever this is, you're working diligently, and maybe it's right now you're feeling a little brokenhearted or down and out, but you're going to get it under control. Okay, I like that. I like that, Libra. Mystic Shining, does that make any sense to you? Does this have any bearing to it? Resonates for you? It resonates for me as well. So you have to really kind of take it the way it fits in your life. And if it doesn't fit in your life, it's not for you. Thank you, Warrior Girl. These are the Spellcaster's Tarot, and I really do like them. They do have an edge to them, though. I will say that. And I felt like it was an edgy day, so I pulled my edgy deck. Okay, Scorpio. Scott, are you here? I know we have some Scorpios in the room. All right. Speaking of having edge, you Scorpio people, I know a lot of Scorpios. I have a ton of Scorpios in my family, and all are really interesting people, including my oldest son. Okay. Mystic Shining, you're a Scorpio rising. Look at you. Okay, a Libra with Scorpio rising. Okay. Oh, nice. Wow. Well, Scorpio, this week, February 5th through 11th, you are starting out with the Page of Cups. This is an interesting depiction of the Page of Cups here because these guys look like they're having a good old time. The Page of Cups is really about, well, pages are always about, they're the messengers, right? And cups is about emotion. And this looks like it's kind of a free and easy, gentle time for you right now. Page of Cups also can mean surprises, things coming your way. And we have the moon here to sort of denote that surprise. All right. So very nice energy to start the week. All signs are beautiful as long as they are positive. Yes, that is true. And then you have the Six of Pentacles next, Scorpio. So we start with this kind of new beginning, new emotional start in a certain area. And then we get the Six of Pentacles, which is all about compassion, generosity, giving and receiving. All right. Is there something, Scorpio, that you want to give to another, or if they want to give to you, accept it graciously and move forward from there because it was meant for you. And we finish the week with the King of Swords. All right. This guy's facing directly. You don't mess with the King of Swords. All right. So would that be the personality of somebody in your life this week? Scorpio? Sorry, I saw that. Sonia said your youngest is a Scorpio. Yeah, is that somebody in your life? Or is there some big truth coming into your life this week, Scorpio? So pay attention to that. If we, this could actually, I like this this card of generosity, of giving and receiving. So you may be getting some really interesting news about that this week with the page as well. So maybe money news, maybe news about, when I see the swords, I think of something that's fair coming your way. Okay. Warrior Girl says, I personally like a deck that doesn't sugarcoat anything. I prefer truth. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, so like some of the decks that have, butterflies and rainbows, because life isn't always that easy, is it? Okay. Well, Scorpio, I like your reading. That's great. We're going to move on to Sagittarius. Do we have any Sagittarius in the house? Okay. This is the second time we see the, oh, this is nice. Okay. Excuse me. With the second time we see the Three of Pentacles, about building something, collaborating with somebody to make something new. Sal is a Sagittarius. Nice. Okay. So are you actually working on a project with somebody else? And it looks like it's something that worries you a little bit with the Nine of Swords coming out next. So whatever that project is, whatever that new endeavor is that you're working on, it might be a little source of anxiety for you. But I want to say that you should set that anxiety aside. I'm sorry, my dog's barking. Because you have the Magician. And this tells us that you have all of the tools at your disposal to make this happen. Hey, Deborah, nice to see you. Yes, a lawyer. That's what I was thinking when I saw that King of Swords, Sal. Yeah. Yes, indeed. So that's a great reading for you, Sagittarius. Now, the last couple times I've gotten lost a few and I've skipped a few a sign or two. So keep me honest, guys. If I miss one of you, let me know. And remember, at the end, I'll do some full personal readings. Yes. Okay. Shal, do you have something in the legal realm? Something going on in the courts right now? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Scorpio moon, Sonia. Wow. All right. Capricorn. Where are my Capricorns? I only have one family member who has strong Capricorn in her chart, and boy, is she Capricorn. Oh my goodness. Whoa! This is kind of amazing. All right. Capricorn, you begin with the Empress. And I always say that with this deck. I don't know why this particular Empress is green, but she is. But I think it's because the Empress is all about abundance. Okay. That can be abundant money, green. It can be fertility, which is in the plant world, that's green. It can be babies. It can be anything that feels abundant to you. And we get another confirmation of that abundance. We have the Queen of Pentacles for you, Capricorn. Okay. Queen of Pentacles is this nurturing, gentle, financially secure woman. Could be a man's energy as well. So don't get hung up on that. But this means there's some real stability for you, financial stability. She has all the resources to help all of those around her, just like the King of Pentacles. And she's very nurturing. But for some reason, Capricorn, this is the Eight of Cups. Now, this Eight of Cups is a little different. I've said this before. It's different than the other decks. But the traditional meaning of the Eight of Cups is, he has all the cups turned over. But in the traditional deck, he's got a number of cups upright, but he's walking away because he's not satisfied with whatever it is that's going on in his life, and he's walking towards something better. Okay. So what is that for you, Capricorn, that all of this abundance, all of this money, all of this, it could be happiness, but it seems to me that it's not making you happy. Money doesn't equal happiness. And so you're looking for something more. Is it love? Is it something that's more emotionally fulfilling? There we go. Sonia. Sonia is a Capricorn sun. Yeah. So it's a long-term disability appeal. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you get it. I really do. Yeah. And I feel like that King of Swords also comes with he's a very fair King of Swords. So that could mean good things for you. Yes, it does kind of look like the moon card, Warrior Girl. There was a big moon in the background. So when I see that moon in the Eight of Cups in this deck, it tells me that we don't really know what that is that's going to make us feel emotionally satisfied. But we know that something is missing. Okay. It's an 8. It's not a 10. We're not at the top of the hill yet. We haven't achieved our goals. So 8 means, you've gone a good long way, but now you want something more. Okay. And Aquarius. Happy birthday, all my Aquarians. Do we have any Aquarius in our woo-hoo-hoo? Nice cards for you for your birthday, your birth month. Unless you're a February Aquarian. We start with the Page of Wands again. New beginnings. this guy is also, and he's a messenger as well. So look for signs that you've got a passionate new an idea that may be coming along that you're going to set in motion. Okay. That's nice. I love that. And you get the strength card next, Aquarius. So great. So, whatever that passionate new idea is that you're going to set into motion and you're just in the beginning stages of, you have the strength to make it happen. But save your pennies. It's going to cost a little money. All right. Put some money aside because it may cost some money. It may cost but it could also bring more stability to you. This is a new job. It's a new, an exciting new creative endeavor, a new business idea. What is that? Hi, Gina. How are you? Good to see you. Okay, thank you, Aquarius. Now we're moving on to Pisces. Fatima, you're Pisces, yes? All right. Haven't seen too many repeats yet this time. Oh, wow. Well, okay. What I do notice about these readings this week is there's some ups and some downs, and it kind of goes with the astrological energy of this week. And so we have some really high highs and some maybe not so high, so maybe some lows. Craig is a Pisces. Yes. And Gina is a Pisces. We have a lot of Pisces in here. I have a Pisces sun. Look what you start with, Pisces. You've got the 10 of Cups. This is all of your wishes fulfilled, all of the happiness, the happy family card. And who doesn't like that? Okay. And you've got the Queen of Wands. She's the entrepreneur. She's the one with all of the passionate, fiery ideas. Maybe she's passionate, this is romantically passionate. She is, this is a beautiful card to have. She can make anything happen that she wants. And maybe this is kind of conquering because these cards are so nice. This talks about, maybe something coming along to conquer some heartbreak that you've had in the past. Even though that card came out last, this is saying to me that these two cards are going to help you get over whatever this heartbreak is. Okay? So there you go, Pisces. Personally, I feel like I have a son who's my younger son who's a Pisces, has been looking for a job for quite a while. Now, he's a Pisces and he's a dreamer. He may be looking for a job in the wrong places, if you know what I mean. He's just sort of not being very realistic about it, and it's really been difficult for him. But I think that he's now kind of getting his head screwed on straight, and things are going to start happening for him. Yeah, that was nice, Sal. Janet says, my brother and friend are both waiting on their disability to be played, maybe approved too. The government is pretty unreasonable. Blessings to you both. Yeah, bureaucracy is really no fun. It does take time. But oops, I'm dropping cards again as we move into Aries. Okay. Sonia, you have 2 daughters in Pisces. Curious if they're dreamers like my son is. Highly intuitive sign, you Pisceans. Okay, I'm giving this another shuffle, but it's not wanting to shuffle, so it's telling me, let's go. Let's pull 3 cards. Janet, my struggle is with private insurance. Government approved me first time. Oh, I see. Okay. Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. You have great things coming your way. We start with the Ace of Pentacles. This is great. I always notice that little squirrel there for some reason. Um, I have a story about that I'll tell you in a moment. But what does this mean? You have some exciting new start, maybe in a career, maybe money coming your way. Maybe this is a new tangible object. Maybe this is your physical health healing. Okay. This is a yes. Okay. Fatima, your husband is Aries and your sister that lives with you. Wow, lots of Aries. And look at this transformation that Aries is going through. All right. This is the death card always scares. And of course, this one is particularly creepy. But this is a transformation that Aries is going through right now. Okay. It could be that this health or money situation is making us see things differently, and we're about to transform. And remember, we have a lot of Pluto energy going on right now too. Pluto is the transformer. Okay. And then we wrap up. Yes, it is very intense. The Grim Reaper. But we finish the week with the Moon card. There may be some secrets and some things we're not seeing as we go through this transformation. So keep your eyes peeled for what those may be. Close your eyes, go deep into meditation, ask your guides to help you with this as well, because there's something you're not seeing. But I want to remind you, something new is coming, all right? New. That goes very well with the endings and beginnings or the transformation card. Something new. And our last sign of the night is Taurus. Taurus, what do we have for you? Any Taurians here? I don't know if you can hear my dog, but he keeps coming in and going out, in and out. Sal, you got that right. Insurance really does need to be transformed or reformed. Got transformation on the mind. Thank you, Janet. These are the Spellcasters Tarot. So they do have a little bit of it's kind of a little dark edge, but I like them. I like the imagery. All right. Taurus, 3 cards for you. You're good this week, Taurus. Man, what's not to like about this? You start with the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is the past. It's about remembering the gentler times, the nice, compassionate times of our lives. Okay. Something's beeping. Does anybody hear that beep? Oh, I think it's one of those Amazon trucks going by. Let me look real quick. Yeah. All right. Sorry about that. So this is beautiful. I like this. This card just feels like compassion on steroids. Dog is a Taurus? What does that mean? Oh, you heard it too, Sal? Okay. Sorry about that. I live on an urban street. So, and then you get the 3 of Cups. This is the celebration card. So we start with this sweet, kind, compassion. Maybe this is something to do with your kids or your grandkids. And it's a time to celebrate. And that's beautiful. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. This is a card of, I don't know why they depict this card this way, but this card typically has all the generations in it, and it's really your best life. It's the culmination of your very best life. So, wow, Taurus, I like this. I do feel like we've got a bit of child energy in this reading, since we've got children in this one and in this one. So this might have something to do with your kids or your grandkids. But if not, it's that sort of childlike wonder, and we're celebrating it. Let's see. You're back for the Taurus reading. Yeah, that was a good one, Taurus. Okay, Taurus. So It seems very Norman Rockwell. Yeah, I like that. No worries. Fur babies don't understand when we're in a live stream. Oh, I see. Yes, my dog likes to go in and out. My husband's not home yet, so I think he likes to sort of pace the floor and look out the window and wait for everybody, his whole herd, to come home, if you know what I mean. So, all right. I am now taking personal readings. If anybody has questions, I want to remind you that I also have my dowsing rods and for yes/no questions and my pendulum. Yes. So I am ready for you. Sonia, yes, you may have. Anybody else? And all animals, really, yes. So that's so true. Yeah, our cat doesn't really seem to care if we're home or not. I think if we're gone a while, she would be. But all right, let's start with Sonia, and we'll go ahead and let some other people put their questions up. Sonia, may I have a message on how them coming into my apartment to check the cable lines will go? Uh-oh. Can you see if it will be good? Please and thank you. That's a very practical question, so I'm going to go to my old favorite, which is just my Rider-Waite deck. Sonia, how will it go when the cable folks come? Is that what we're looking at? I'm just going to pull a couple of cards real quick beyond that. Oops. All right, you got jumpers. And I can see that it might be a little difficult. Look at this. Oh dear. Brace yourself. We have the Devil, the Ten of Wands, the Burden card, and this might cost you some money. So I would say, there might be something that maybe they don't have your best interest at heart. So be extra cautious there. And this card is saying that the work might be a little more extensive than they're telling you. And what I want to say is, if possible, get a second opinion or consider cutting the cable. That's what I did, because it's going to cost you a little bit of money. So hold on to your pennies. I am very sorry to say that, Sonia. Let us know how it works out. Okay, please. All right, I'll take that down. Good luck to you, Sonia. I'm very sorry. I did cut the cable, and now I have, I had Xfinity. That's what we have in our area. And I now have a wireless, it's like you don't even have to have any lines coming into your house. It's a box that connects to the 5G towers around the neighborhood through Verizon. So if you have that in your area, check it out. It works really well, and it's pretty reasonably priced. Yep. And no cables for squirrels to chew through or anything like that. Okay. Next one, we have Mystic Shining. What would be good for me to know this week? I feel a sneeze coming, by the way, so if I have to mute, I will. Okay, what would be good for me to know this week? Sorry, I'm being drawn to a different deck, and I'm going to pull an Archangel Michael card as well. Okay, Mystic Shining. 3 cards for Mystic Shining. This is the Dreaming Way Tarot. Oops, some jumpers too. Sorry. Here we go. Okay. Well, this week, let's see, Mystic Shining. We start with the Knight of Oh, sorry, this is the Chariot. I thought that was the Knight of Cups for a moment. You have the Chariot. Something's moving quickly for you. Or you're moving. Is there a possibility that something's moving? Are you moving up in your career? What would that be? And we have the Page of Swords. Again, something new mental thought, learning something new, and something new coming for you, a new start. And then you've got the Nine of Cups. So this is all the happiness and satisfaction. Although she doesn't really look that way in this card, but this is a really nice, this is one of my favorite cards in the deck. The satisfied, emotionally fulfilled person. So whatever it is, it's going to be very satisfying for you. And one from my Archangel Michael. Okay, what did we talk about? Learning something new. This one, it says, increase your knowledge. Education brings opportunities. Take a course, pick up a book, or find a mentor to teach you what your soul longs to know. Mystic, shining. I feel like this is about learning new things. That's exciting. So good for you. That was a great reading. I hear the beep again. I'm sorry. I think it's that Amazon man going up and down my street. Okay. Gina. Gina, may you have a message from your guides? Yes, you may. I'm going to go straight to the Archangel Michael deck for this one. Sal, I'm trying to see. I just heard a noise outside. It was a squadron of javelina. I don't know what javelina are. Including 2 babies called Reds. Wow, are those birds? Oh, look at this, Gina. Angels of healing are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I, Michael, enhance your strength. I love that for you, Gina. Nice. Okay. Fatima. Message for the month of February from Spirit. Let's go to this deck. I just have 3 decks here. I have other decks, but I sort of just keep the same 4 or 5 hanging around because I like them. Let's see here. Javelina. Oh. Okay, those aren't they like pigs? Javelina. Oh my goodness, where do you live, Sal? Are you in Texas? I don't know where those live. Yes, wild pigs. Okay, Fatima, I'm going to pull 3 cards for you from the Light Seers. Oh, I love this for February from Spirit. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So the money's coming a little slowly, but it is coming. Or the whatever that is that new effort, that thing that you're building, and you're watching it grow. You're watching you planted your pennies or your seeds and you're watching them grow. And you finish with the Ace of Cups. So this is just a full heart, all the happiness and emotion. So that's beautiful, Fatima. I like your February. I'd like a February like that. Let's see. Who is next? Sal. Nope, you just heard a noise out. Will your daughter get the job she interviewed for today? Oh, you and me both, Deborah. Will my son? It's time for him to be off the payroll, if you know what I mean. Okay, let's ask about your daughter. You know what? We're going to go to the dowsing rods. Okay, I'll tip down a little bit so you can see this better. Okay. When they cross, that's my yes. It's different for some people. Okay. Will Deborah's daughter, can you put her name in, Deborah, really quickly, if you want? Okay. It may want to answer without that. Okay. Will Deborah's daughter get the job she interviewed for today? Well, look at this. I don't know if you can see this, but it's just barely crossing at the tips. I want to say she comes really close to getting the job, or they're taking their time making the decision. Do you see this? It's kind of bad. I feel like they're really weighing her, this decision with her. It may take her a little while for her to hear. Krista. Will Krista get the job she interviewed for today? Now you see those little knobs at the end. I'm going to say, oh, look, it just crosses there. Okay. I'm going to say it's going to take them a while to make a decision. I'd be curious to hear if that happens, because it took a while for it to land on that. They may even have to ask her in another time or two, because I feel like she's competing with some other people who have similar skills. So keep us posted, Deborah. That was a non-answer, but I think let's put that in the maybe column. It's better than a no. It didn't say no. All right. Who else has a question for me? Okay. See it. Oh, looks like Warrior Girl left. Sal, I'd like to know if my shoulders need Western medical intervention or surgery. Let's go to the pendulum, and we're going to ask these questions, okay? Can you guys see this? When mine goes back and forth like this, that's a yes, okay? So does Sal need Western? Let's first ask surgery. Does Sal need surgery on her shoulders? It is not even moving. Oh my gosh, this is a similar answer to the last one. Now it's going no. Okay, Sal, what I'm getting here is that when it sits there for a minute, again, that tells me that there's some evaluating and some things that they're going to work on with you. So it may still be undecided, but then it decided to swing in the no direction. So this might mean that they find some therapy for you that really helps. Okay, I'm just hearing not right now. So it may mean in the future, but right now you're going to be able to find some relief a different way. So I wish you well, Sal. I'm so sorry. Shoulders are tough. That's a difficult surgery. So be well, please. Let's see. Janet says, scooted back to listening to the Sag reading, more hopeful than last week, and fits in with the scary restructuring at my work. Yes. I do understand that too. Rosaire, how will my trip to Texas, a Texas wedding on the border be? Oh, sorry, I'm reading this poorly. How will my trip to a Texas wedding on the border the first weekend of April go? Safe? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a scary, scary situation down there, isn't it? I'm going to use this deck. We're going to pull 3 cards on that one. How will my trip to a Texas wedding on the border be the first weekend in April? I'm just, okay, before I even pull the cards up, I'm just sort of feeling like by then the energy will have diffused. I feel like it's going to diffuse by then. I think it's going to be a little dicey. Now let's see. Hold on a moment. Let's pull 3 cards for you. Oh man, the cards are jumpy. Well, look at this. Nice. Okay, you just can't make this up. So we started with the 9 of, oh, sorry. I just pulled. It's the two of swords. That was a different card behind it. The 2 of swords. This is all about decisions, difficult decisions. Rosaire, you have a difficult decision to make. Right now, that's up in the air, right? But it's saying to you, the 9 of Cups is, it's going to be okay. You're going to feel very satisfied. And if you look at this person in this card, they look like they're just taking the leap. It's suggesting to you, go ahead and take the leap. Okay. And you'll stand your ground. The border will hold and you'll be fine. This is the card of perseverance, and this is the card of, kind of overcoming obstacles, right? 9 of Wands. You're going to be fine, Rosaire. Wow. That's, I understand why you're asking that question. Okay, Sal, I dumped cable and I'm switching to Mint Mobile from Verizon. Oh, you'll have to let me know how that is, Sal. I have the 5G. I've never used, is Mint is an internet service? I'll have to look into that. I'm thinking about switching all my phones over because I read that, I talked to somebody there and they'll give the whole family, everybody on the plan will get a new either an iPhone 14 or 15 if you switch. And I'm like, wow, that might be worth it because we have 5 of us on the plan. My mom's on our plan too. Okay. Have any other questions here? Let's see. Sonia says, I don't have cable, but Spectrum says they're checking this area for a glitch in this area coming from our building. Oh, what does that mean? Is there something going on with the Spectrum cable in that area? That's so maddening. I just got tired of the costs going up and up and up with our cable company, with Xfinity, Comcast, and I just switched. I just got off of it, and I'm happy. And for TV, you know what I use for my TV channel? YouTube TV. It has all the channels. It's fabulous. I love it, and it's cheaper than the crazy cable company. Let's see if we have any other questions here. Sal, I'd love to avoid surgery. I'm sure you would. That would be great. A family wedding for Rosaire. 5G unlimited. That's what I have, Sal. Oh, so Mint is Sal, and 5G unlimited. Okay, 15 a month. Wow, that's a really good deal. Okay, so I only have internet from Xfinity. Yeah. Well, it depends on where you live too. So, all right. Well, I don't see any other questions here tonight, and I want to thank everybody so much for coming. I hope that I hear from how your weeks went and if your readings resonated at all. If you, remember, please to like and subscribe if you don't already, and share the channel. And we will see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.